Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of Terraria Legendary Mode. A huge thank you for all of your support throughout this series, my friends. I very much do appreciate it. And a thank you as well for all of the lovely, supportive, kind words and support in general that was shown on the update video that I did yesterday. I very much do appreciate it, my friends. Now then, today we're going to do a bunch more Shimmer transmutations. I've been reading the comments of the last episode and a lot of you guys were suggesting what sort of things we should be going ahead and putting in the Shimmer, which may help us on our journey through Legendary Mode here. One of which is any kind of food. So we are going to take some potato chips and we're going to chuck it into the Shimmer to see what we get. The second thing we're going to put in the Shimmer is actually the trimarang, so we can sort of uncraft it according to you guys, because that'll be the way that we might be able to make ourselves the flamerang, which, as I mentioned before, is something that I'd like to give a go. Some of you other folks were saying that we should go ahead and put a bazaar in there. Unfortunately, the bazaar in our chest is the only bazaar we have, but I'm sure we could go ahead and farm ourselves out another one. So I tell you what, why don't we go and do that now? Well, that didn't take very long. Another bazaar for your boy. Alrighty, my friends. So here we are back at the Ether Shimmer biome of epicness. All we need to do is start chucking these things in. So the potato chips we'll chuck in first of all. Right. We don't seem to actually be getting anything. Okay. What about the trimarang? Let's chuck that in. Maybe we get ourselves a bit of an uncrafting. Yeah, we do. We actually get all 3 boomerangs back. That's brilliant. Okay. What about the bazaar? We chuck that bad boy in and we get ourselves... an accessory that ordinarily you would get in hard mode. The medicated bandage. Maybe it's a different kind of food that we need to go ahead and put in there. Maybe we try some cooked fish. Anyways, before we do that, check this out. We can actually go ahead and take our bazaar and the adhesive bandage and we can pop on up here and we've actually got the medicated bandage. So now we are not only immune to poison, but also the bleeding effect that you might go ahead and pick up from the spikes in the dungeon, right? So that's pretty cool. I like that. The fact that we can now get that pre-hard mode is kind of amazing. Next up, let's go ahead and make ourselves the flamerang. It has been a very long time since I've made a flamerang in this game, but there we have it. 54 melee damage. I know we can do way better than that. Strong. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah, that's more like it. 64 melee damage. That's more than the volcano, for God's sake. Wow. That is incredible, isn't it? Alrighty, so there's the cooked fish. Is that going to be transmutated into something? No! You guys were pretty adamant that putting in whatever kind of food would be beneficial to us. Okay. Well, maybe it's a little bit weird. Maybe I should just take all of our food items and see what happens. Alright, I got all the food items this time. Let's put a pomegranate in there. Is it going to become something? Yes, it is. Ooh, hello. The ambrosia permanently increases mining and building speed. Ho ho ho! Oh, that does sound like a mighty fine thing indeed to me, my friendos. Oh, yeah. As a builder, that is going to be marvelous. Yeah. So, yeah, some new Shimmer transmutations I've done for the first time in this episode. Very cool. So, with all of that done and dusted, my friends, I do believe the time has come for us to start getting serious about making ourselves some form of Skeletron arena. Do we go for the underground method, or do we go for the gravitation up to the surface and try and make ourselves a nice platform method? I'm thinking the surface method. I mean, it's proven to work with other YouTubers, with Chippy. I've seen his video where he's taken down Skeletron with that very method. I feel like maybe I should give that a bit of a go myself. I think, honestly, the more room we have to maneuver around Skeletron's attacks, the better it's going to be. So, yes, we need to go down to the dungeon, and we need to pick up the campfire and all the regenerative bits and bobs, right? And then bring it up to the surface, and we just try to do our best, I guess, you know? I think, honestly, the most annoying thing about the Skeletron fights coming up is the fact that we have to wait to be able to spawn Skeletron back in via the old man spawning into the world again. So, Yes, I can already imagine this being an incredibly annoying procedure. Which is why what we're going to do is we are going to try our damned best to be as prepared as we humanly possibly can. So, as per the corruption arena that we made on the surface, I mean, let's be honest, this is going to be an incredibly annoying procedure, isn't it? Me trying to make a little bit of an arena up here. I think what we do is we spawn Skeletron in, we grab our way back to the surface, and then maybe we head on over to the ocean over here, right? I mean, there is no area in the world where Skeletron winds up being enraged, right? So, no matter where we are in the world, we should be able to fight Skeletron, not with ease, but without him getting enraged, right? So, yeah, I think the left-hand side ocean might be the best way to do this thing, right? So, we've got ourselves a bunch of these little bits and bobs here, and I feel like all we got to do is just sort of get ourselves started, my friends. And you know what? That is exactly what we're going to go and do. Oh, God, the first dude who spawns on me is one of the... Oh, God. Oh, man, I'm so not looking forward to this. Oh, God, there's already millions of guys here. Oh, God. Oh, God. What am I supposed to do? Come on, at least let me... I can't even put down a peace candle. It won't even let me put down a peace candle. There's too many guys here. 16 enemies, man. Oh, for God's sake. And the magic mirror was too slow. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why you have recall potions in your inventory. Oh, my word. And now that a lot of these guys have just picked up money... Yeah, a lot of those guys probably aren't going to despawn. Yeah, this, oh, for God's sake, still 8 enemies. It's still too much. It's 8 more enemies than I want to have on my screen right now. Oh, I would actually give anything to be able to get the journey mode ability to just null spawns to 0, man. I hate it. I hate it. These guys are so fast. This might actually be more annoying than the corruption was. At least the corruption didn't have bloody dudes running along the floor. Right, I'm not being funny or anything, but we have got almost an identical amount of enemies spawning here, despite having the peace candle around here. What the hell does the peace candle actually do? Eh? Oh, screw this, man. I'm going to go ahead and grind for some banners at my little Crimson Arena. This is just a little bit too much for my liking, my friendos. Oh, turns out we actually already have some banners. The only type of banner I don't think we have is the spider banner, the Crimson Spider banner. Uh-huh. Alright, never mind. We should be able to do way more damage now, my friendos. So if I was to just pop on up here... Come on, come on, come on, everybody needs to die now. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh my God, upwards of 100 damage. Oh, ho, ho, oh, ho, ho. Honestly, my friends, it is absolutely staggering just how essential banners are on this game mode. Like, seriously, it is, isn't it? You know what? Interestingly, I genuinely do believe that the ocean might just about be the safest and best area to try to take down Skeletron. Especially if we're over the left-hand side here, where technically we are in the purity biome. Right? You know, we don't have any crimson dudes spawning over here. Oh, man, what I would give for a Clentaminator right now. Because, yeah, if ever I was able to make an arena at the ocean here, make a nice purity arena, we would probably have no issues whatsoever, aside from the non-gravity, to deal with in terms of trying to take down bosses, right? So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, what we are going to do is we are going to make ourselves a few more layers here. I'm thinking maybe 2 more layers, and we should be good. The layers are about 200 blocks wide. Whether or not that's going to be enough to try to dodge Skeletron's attacks remains to be seen. Ah, finally got the spider banner. Seems that those guys spawn a little bit less frequently than the rest of the Crimson folks, but never mind. That is now all of the Crimson mobs covered in terms of the banners that we have now. Alrighty, my friends, so finally, after, would you believe, no other deaths, we actually have ourselves a whopping great arena here, and, well, I'm hoping that it's going to be big enough to take on Skeletron. So, all we have to do is get ourselves back to base and start our potion buff preparations, my friendos. And then we should be alright in terms of giving this boss a bit of a go for the first time here. Now, in terms of Skeletron, I really do believe that having movement-related accessories and a movement set, rather similar to Queen Bee before us, I think that is going to be the way which we do this. I really, really do. So, all we have to do is make sure that our setup sort of fits that. Ho, ho, ho! Hey, guys, check this out. So, I just checked on the wiki. I had a feeling that Skeletron would go ahead and inflict debuffs to you, but I didn't know which ones. Turns out, the bleeding debuff is one of the things that Skeletron inflicts upon you. So the fact that we now have this medicated bandage means that we are going to be immune to the bleeding debuff. And for those of you guys unaware, the bleeding debuff simply means you cannot regenerate health. So, to be immune to that is going to be absolutely essential. Truly, it is. So, I think what we need to do is maybe put that in place of the Worm Scarf. Yes, the Worm Scarf is going to be very, very nice in terms of us taking less damage, but to be immune to the bleeding debuff, I think is going to be an even better thing. The rest of our loadout, to be honest, I'm actually feeling pretty good about just leaving on the Brain of Confusion to have a chance of avoiding being attacked. You know, it's a good idea. It's a good way to go. So, yeah, not bad, eh, guys? Not a bad little loadout. And because we have increased movement speed as well, this should be a fairly decent attempt. We have Hellfire Arrows and the Molten Fury, which should be pretty good. The Flamerang, also something which I imagine would be pretty good. All we need to do now is trying to figure out what kind of buffs we have going on here. Unfortunately, since we don't have regular mushrooms, do you know what? Before we do anything, if we're going to do this, my friends, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it well, okay? Now, what that means is us going ahead and making the effort, right, to get ourselves a couple layers of regular grass growing a bunch of mushrooms, okay? If we can get regular mushrooms, we can get regeneration potions. Alrighty, so here we are. We have ourselves our little growth areas. All we're going to do now is use our axe of regrowth to plant grass upon all of these bits of dirt here. And what I'm hoping is that we'll start seeing a nice steady supply of regular mushrooms growing. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if using the axe of regrowth / staff of regrowth will allow you to get a better supply of mushrooms from the little mushroom nodes on the floor. So, we'll see. Hang on a minute. I have an idea. I have no idea if it's going to work, though. There's only one way to find out, isn't there? We've got the flower boots here, yes. And if we were to put this on... Ooh! Flowers everywhere! Ah. That would have been pretty nice if we could go ahead and use that to sort of force grow mushrooms, but... sadly not, my friends. Alrighty, so there's a few potions that I could probably be going ahead and making. We have ourselves archery potions sort of stocked up in the chest there for increased bow damage. That is, of course, going to be essential. We have ourselves endurance potions, since we have over 50 armored cavefish. That is going to most definitely be useful to our cause. What else do we have here? Iron skin. Yes. And if and when we manage to get some mushrooms spawn on the grass here... maybe we'll be able to make ourselves some regen potions as well. Alright, so, if we're nice and super quick about this, should be able to get ourselves a bunch of cactus before dying. Ah, jeez. Okay, well, that'll do it. Oh, another essential potion. Oh, man. Why didn't I grab these things before? My God, I'm such an idiot. Alright, well, never mind. We've got there in the finish, didn't we? So there we have it. We've got ourselves swiftness. And also, we're going to have ourselves thorns. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake, non-grab! I'm trying to get down to the dungeon and start digging out the freaking vertical shaft. Oh. Alright, maybe now I can go ahead and see all the damage that is going to be done towards me. I've now gone ahead and lit up the world here just a little bit. Right. Non-grab! Go away! Oh my God! I hate it. I hate non-grab. I hate it. 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 And I hate it again. Right. Let's get ourselves down here and let's do ourselves a bit... Are you freaking kidding me, man? Screw you, man! I'm just not in the mood to be going ahead and taking down bosses that are stupidly summoned by my stupid minions. No! Yep, brilliant. Yeah. I really do hope this hard work I'm putting into this is going to be worth it, because if it isn't, I'm going to be so sad. Come on. I just want to fight the boss, man. Oh, yeah! This is so much fun! Let me tell you how much fun I'm having! Yeah! Oh my god, this is so fun having to deal with these solid dudes! Oh, I'm going insane! I'm going insane! I'm going insane! I haven't even started. I haven't even started the boss yet, and I'm already going insane. Make a wall! 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 Alrighty, my friends. So, the chute has been dug out. All we need to do is try to get ourselves back up there really, really quick-like, while having Skeletron following us, okay? It is indeed nighttime, and we are indeed going to give our first attempt here, my friends. We're going to give it a go. I don't know how this is going to go. I'll be honest with you, my friends. I've got absolutely no idea whatsoever. All we need to do is we need to make sure that we have ourselves our burger on, have our grav potion on, and ladies and gentlemen, up we go. That's not a good start at all, is it? I'm actually about to die straight off the rip, aren't I? Okay, and yep, I'm dead. I'm so dead. I can't move. I can't move. This isn't good. Oh, you can't. What? That's interesting. You can't go ahead and. I haven't even got my right armor on. Oh god. A little bit of that, yes. And no, regular dude. Now we have to wait. 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 I hate Skeletron. I hate Skeletron. I hate Skeletron. I hate Skeletron. That was only my first attempt, and that was the worst attempt at a boss, bar none, I think I've ever done. That was absolutely awful. See, the thing is, I could go ahead and try to use the magic conch, but I know for a fact, if I do that, the magic conch would teleport me to the right-hand side ocean as opposed to the left, and therefore Skeletron would probably wind up despawning, yes? So, what am I to do exactly? Right, I have an idea which may make things just a tiny, tiny bit easier, in that I go ahead and try and put some sort of pylon base up here, okay? Oh, all this work I'm doing, I miss normal mode Terraria, I truly do. I seriously want to know why there is no proper Skeletron summoner, just like how there's no proper Plantera summoner. Like, pretty much every mod out there, I feel like, has some way to have a Plantera and a Skeletron summoner, so you don't have to do all this sodding waiting in between your damn boss fight attempts, you know? And would you look at that, there's absolutely 0 mushrooms down here. Oh, wow. Thanks for that, Terraria. Do they not grow in the underworld or something? I bet they don't even give you an immediate old man spawn again either. I bet you actually do have to wait. In which case, maybe they should have done something about that in the Labor of Love update, if that does wind up being the case. Because waiting for certain NPCs to respawn in... Yeah, that's fantastic. Oh my god. The amount of waiting that is going to be involved in this whole process is going to be mind-numbingly long. Like, every failed attempt against Skeletron we have means that we have to wait for the NPC to spawn back in. That was a poor attempt, okay? It was a poor attempt, I won't lie, but do you know how tempted I am to just bail on this series? I've got to level with you guys, okay? I've got to level with you guys. Something like that is literally something that would make me want to quit an entire series. I don't want to have to wait for the Old Man NPC to spawn back in so I can have another attempt at sodding Skeletron. I do not think that is okay. I don't think that's fair. I think that the old man should respawn in immediately so you can go ahead and at least have another attempt at Skeletron. All this waiting around bullcrap, I don't like it. It shouldn't be a thing. So, do you know what I'm going to do as an absolute final resort? attempt to try and take down Skeletron, I am going to open up the dungeon down here, and I'm going to attempt to adapt it into some sort of arena, okay? That's it. That is it. If I can't do it, then I can't progress with the series. I don't know, my friends. It's times like this where I genuinely wonder whether I'm cut out for these sorts of challenges. Like, you know, I am a bit of a masochist. I do like to go ahead and challenge myself, but you've got to agree there comes a certain point where it just becomes unfun, you know? It genuinely becomes not fun to play. And I don't like... You got to be kidding, right? Oh, my fudging god, man. Do you know how difficult it is to stay PG while I've got all this crap being thrown at me? Seriously? Do you know what? I might sound like a man whose spirits have been destroyed, and to be honest, it's true. I don't want to take down the goblins. I truly don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't think you guys quite understand how much I don't want to do that. I wish that we had that NPC from Modded, which allowed you to cancel events. Alrighty. So, there goes the goblin army. Thankfully, a nice deathless one. Okay, that's at least recovered my spirits just a tiny bit. Got ourselves some gold coins out of that, which I guess is alright. And yeah, okay, coolio. So, let's go and put this door back down. And ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to begin on our new Skeletron arena, okay? I'll be honest with you, my friends. The charms and the novelties of this legendary mode seed have entirely worn off of me at this point. They really, really have. Like, I don't know, man. Occasionally, I will have a good time when I'm actually taking down the bosses, you know? But sometimes, oh man. Oh man. I wonder if I could go ahead and entirely remove the dungeon spawns by going ahead and getting rid of these here background walls. Is that possible? No. You can't get rid of the background walls. I just want to be able to mitigate the spawns down here, my friends. That's all I want to do. I just want to mitigate the spawns down here. Anything I can do to try to make it so I have the best chance humanly possible to actually be able to do this thing, I'm going to try to do. Alrighty, so we're just in the process of making ourselves some very, very, very basic houses here. And the sole intention of these houses is just so we can have ourselves a pylon here. Oh, wait, no, we won't be able to have NPCs here. It's a crimson biome. Why am I so stupid? Okay, well, that leaves only one option, ladies and gentlemen, and that is to take a bed and set our spawn point there. You know, honestly, I don't think I've ever made so many peace candles in the entire time I've played Terraria, but, again, rather similar to banners, peace candles are essential, even despite what we discovered before, was it had no effect on the crimson, interestingly. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and see if we can't do ourselves some stuff. So we've got the bed, we've got some heart lanterns and peace candles. We should be able to do this thing. The only thing is we have no ability to easily teleport. Do I have the ability to make potions of return? Is that something I'm able to do? It would be amazing if I could. Obsidifish. So we need to go lava fishing for that, huh? Okay. That's great. Something else long-winded that I need to try and do in order to progress. Okay, right. Over to the Skeletron arena area thingy. We might as well go and get ourselves a buff so we can at least give this a good try. Hey, okay. Looks like we actually do have ourselves a couple mushrooms down here. That's alright. All we need to do every now and again is just do a little bit of a grass cull there. And that will allow, hopefully, a fresh new roost of mushrooms to grow in. Alrighty, peace candles have been added, as have the heart lanterns. Okay, right, now we need to go ahead and place our bed so we can set our spawn point here. And then we should be alright. So, booth. Okay, spawn point set. The only thing is, though, we are actually about to hit daytime. And I don't think we should be going ahead and giving Skeletron a go just yet. So, can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm literally going to sleep the entire day away, okay? Dude, this game is actually taking the bloody... Holding myself back from swearing. I really want to, because sometimes the situation needs it. Ugh. Oh well, whatever. Another freaking goblin army. Yep, this game really is throwing everything at me. I honestly, genuinely believe that this game wants me to rage quit this series. I genuinely believe that now. Oh, okay. That's just great. The only silver lining I can see there is one, there's an underground house down there, and two, we're going to respawn back at our dungeon house anyway, so, you know, it ain't too bad, I guess. And there we are. The goblin army has finally been defeated. Alrighty, my friends. So, we've got a bunch of stuff going on here. The spiky balls may actually come in useful when it comes to the Skeletron dude. Oh, they do actually stick onto platforms as well. That is pretty useful. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to buff up and we are going to give this another attempt. Let's just make sure our loadout is correct. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. That's looking good. Making sure we haven't got anything on that we don't need. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. Alright, come on. Buff. Boom. Here we go. Let's see about the spiky balls first. I'm hoping that we may be able to do like a little bit of sort of lasting damage or little bits of nuggets of damage here and there. Right. Okay, so here he comes. Okay, so far, so good, to be honest with you. So far, so good. Alright, 15,000 health? That's how much he has? Oh, man. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Alright, come on. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Seems to be this is indeed the best way to go. When he does a spinning phase, we need to avoid hitting his head. Oh, okay. And now we can go back to hitting his head and doing a bunch of damage. Okay. Come on, fellas. Come on. It's when he loses his arms that is going to be where the difficult parts come in. Ow. 1 damage, though. Only 1? That's kind of crazy, that. All right. Okay, good-o. I'll tell you what, not having the non-grab around here certainly makes things incredibly easy in comparison. Okay, right. Come on, fellas. Come on. The arms are nearly gone. Nearly gone, my friends. Nearly gone, would you believe? Can't go getting too ahead of ourselves, though, my friends. We've still got to go ahead and discover what other little attack patterns this guy may have. All right. No, don't get caught in his head. Not a good idea there, Python. All right. Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa. Terraria, what are you doing? Oh, God. This is good. I'm going to die again. I'm going to die again. If not, I'm going to run out of ammo. Okay. I mean, 12,000 health. We're about to get our health back as well. Okay. Okay, interestingly, I can indeed do damage when he's doing a spinny attack when he's got no arms. That's good. That is very, very, very good indeed. Gotta be careful, though. Gotta be careful. Come on, Pythonator. Come on. 10,000 health. We're about a third of the way through the fight. Would you believe? Oh, God. Okay. Yep, that's when he goes a little bit berserk mode. Super quick. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually not doing overly bad. Our health situation could be better, though. It goes without saying. Okay, right. Let's be honest. It's going to be when he does his spinning attack. That's when we're going to be doing the damage, isn't it? All right, 7,000. Okay, 6,000. Whoa. Okay, 10 seconds until I heal. We have been sort of naturally regenerating our health quite nicely here. The fact that we are immune to the bleeding effect is very, very nice indeed. In fact, ooh. Okay, still got to be careful. Okay, 1/3 health left. Okay, right. Please don't let this guy have like another phase that I don't know about, because if he does, then we are in big, deep doo-doo. Okay, come on, fellas. 3,500 health. I mean, it's possible. It is very, very possible. Okay, right. We've got more dudes trying to spawn in here. More dudes. Okay. Okay. 2,000 health. 2,000 health. I'm not going to go ahead and get all celebratory just yet, my friends. Not just yet. I need to keep going. Okay. This could be it. 1,000. Okay. 400. Guys. 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 Oh my God. I never have to take that guy down again. I never have to take him down again. We did it! We bloody did it! Holy crap! Oh! Guys, if that perseverance doesn't deserve a like on this video here, now, today, I don't know what does. I was actually legitimately ready to give up this series. And then we just did that. I'm actually nearly crying here, dude. Holy crap. I am nearly 28 years old, and I am actually legitimately nearly crying at the fact that I defeated a boss in Legendary Mode at Terraria, a game. Oh, and look at that. We actually had almost no ammo as well. Less than 100 arrows remaining.